Cine
Pals.
You actually smell nice.
I smell great.
You do smell nice. You just smell clean.
No, I got cologne on. Also,
Really?
Also, that's my natural scent.
Oh, yeah, you do. It's very subtle. Today, for once.
Subtle.
I don't know who I was with the other day. You came walking in and she was like, whoa. I was like, yes, that is Jaby. He does not want subtle fragrance. He wants to be that guy who walks into the elevator and everyone's like,
You got that all backwards.
what's that smell?
You got it all kinds of backwards.
I know, I always tell stories wrong.
This is way too
You
long
want
of
to
an
be
this
the
is way
lingering
too long of a cold open.
smell.
We'll save it for next week.
Okay.
Onward and upward to the next episode of Living Single Season 2. We're doing episodes 7, 8, and 9. You guys, if you want to watch along with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/Cinejump or cinejump.com, but you will need your own access to the show, which we were watching through Disney Plus Hulu thing. So you can open up each episode side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching with 2 of your favorite pals from the internet. Please do me a big favor and follow us on Instagram. The handles should be around our faces somewhere. Here, I don't know.
Here.
But there you go.
Welcome back to Life Beat. And today's
Oh,
topic,
it's like a
meat
good
equals
sandwich.
death.
Oh.
By the time the average meat eater in America dies, usually before his or her time, their body contains 10 pounds of undigested meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Vegetarians, however, live longer and better looking lives. Joining us is Minerva Boone.
Oh, that'll change your diet fast.
propaganda.
My girlfriends laughed when I stopped eating meat, but I visited their graves yesterday.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Now let's meet Doug, Minerva's 25-year-old personal trainer.
Oh, my.
And fiance.
She's like, this is my future.
No more meat in my diet.
What are you watching?
A talk show on the dangers of eating meat.
Everything is moderation.
10 pounds of undigested meat in your body?
Well, I guess I won't die hungry then. Come on, let's hit the beef barn and get us some burgers.
Hell yeah.
No sooner than she said it.
I refuse to kill myself slowly with those artery-clogging poisons. Bring me some curly fries.
Because those aren't bad for you.
Exactly.
I don't think you understand. My baby sister's on that flight, and I need to know exactly what time she's due in. Can you at least tell me what movie they showing?
Oh.
Excuse me, but this is a hand-painted faux tortoiseshell parsons table.
Makes a nice footrest, too.
No, the audacity.
Terrible.
Announce I am now an expert on Ohio, the Buckeye State. I bet you didn't know a buckeye is a nut-like seed from the horse chestnut variety.
Oh, no, I didn't know all of that.
Overton's sister gets here. I want to make a good impression.
Then put the book down.
Look, just stop nagging me about this damn meat now.
Now, Aubrey, you rushed us up here. Where's your sister?
She'll be here in about 2 hours.
What?
Oh, my God.
2 hours. You only have 45 minutes worth of snacks here.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait for you ladies to meet my sister Olivia. You're gonna love her. She's beautiful, intelligent, yet sensitive and innocent. Basically a female version of me.
Oh. Somehow I believe that.
Is she bald?
Always asking the pertinent questions.
But I remember her being a scrawny little kid, always following us around.
Man, she couldn't help herself.
Not
she
anymore.
idolized me.
Not
Called
anymore.
Me Obi-Wan Kenobi.
It
That's
can't
her.
have been 2 hours.
That's her. That's her secret knock.
Olivia?
Hello.
Livy!
Who?
Olivia.
Hello.
She's all grown up.
You know, Mom and Dad, we just had to be at the airport 4 hours early. So when Dad and his tool belt got stuck at the metal detector, I hopped on an earlier flight.
Oh, I see.
Olivia, how are things in Cleveland, home of the plain dealer, circulation
Stop,
345,000?
this is so weird.
You must be Synclaire.
Yeah.
Oh, and you must be Regine. That's a very classy ensemble girl.
Girl, this is just a little Donna Karen I threw together.
Yes, it looks real nice with Payless shoes.
Wow.
Max?
I'm Khadijah. What have you heard about me?
That you're a lot calmer now that you have a man in your life.
Oh.
That you should give Synclaire a raise.
Dang, okay.
Oh.
Hey, Kyle, check you out trying to grow a goatee.
Oh, well, check you out trying to grow into a woman.
Oh.
Not just a woman, a botanist.
Oh, I'm very impressed. Perhaps you could tell us how we can save our ficus.
It's plastic. Dust it.
She's such a miserable person.
I love her.
Alfalfa sprouts,
Okay.
mayonnaise, corn chips, all on a sourdough bun. But wait a minute. Something's missing.
What is it?
M&M's.
Left them upstairs. I'll be right back.
I thought he was going to pull that out of the bag, too, like Mary Poppins.
Sounds disgusting.
So, Olivia, tell me, was Kyle as much of a dork then as he is now?
Oh, my God.
Actually, Kyle was very cool.
Thank you.
Oh, he loves this.
Tofu. That's my new trademark greeting. Like
No,
it?
thanks.
No.
I like tofu, though.
Regine, where's that half a pot roast we had in there?
Oh, no.
I threw it away along with the rest of the meat.
Oh,
But I'm
no.
replacing it with cleansing wheatgrass.
No, that's okay.
Ugh.
What is that?
Delicious. A sip of this, it'll change your
Looks
life.
like ooze. God.
It's way too green.
Yeah.
It's a wheatgrass and cabbage whip.
Oh,
I bet
no.
you $5 she don't make it to the bathroom.
All right, let's go.
So, Kyle, do you have someone special that takes care of you that way?
Well, I'm still exploring the possibilities.
Oh.
That sounds like fun.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Living. Sorry it took me so long, but water valve broke and damn near flooded the basement. I got to go and get a couple of them 3/4-inch reducing nails.
For a job that size, maybe you should use a 2.5-inch reducing tee instead.
Dad would be so proud. But you know this means I can't go with you to the botanical gardens, right?
Oh, that's all right. I'll just catch a flick or something with Kyle.
Oh.
Good. Then it's settled.
Oh, be stop.
All right. Well, here's some money for some snacks. Make sure she doesn't get any caramel, because it's bad for her teeth.
He's too much.
Hey, I was a Big Ten chess champion 2 years running.
You certainly wiped up the board with that snot-nosed 8-year-old.
Hey, when he waved that wad of money, it was on.
I feel like they're going to kiss or something.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, probably.
Does Overton see what happens?
Oh, she's putting the moves on him, though. Oh, my God.
You must be strong in moments like this.
He got it all over her, too.
Overton, I can't believe you did this.
I can't believe y'all doing that.
Kyle, are you okay?
Italian suede jacket.
Oh, no.
Raw silk pants, man. Lacy black bra.
Overton, I am a grown woman and I will not let you treat me like a child.
Oh.
Don't run up those stairs. Your feet are wet. You might slip and fall.
Oh.
Okay, everything is going according to plan. We got everything we need to torture Regine.
Oh, my God.
The chicken, the hot links.
No potato salad?
Yeah, it's like a barbecue.
That means this barbecue has to be meat and meat only.
Yeah, exactly.
No coleslaw?
Yeah, what about, like, some corn on the cob?
Gotta be meat.
No butter beans?
Oh.
Synclaire,
Be strong.
there are no side dishes, just meat. Oh, I get it.
Hey,
Oh, no.
I can't believe Overton did this.
Oh, it's my own fault, really. Sitting around soaking in my fine, wet clothing.
Why?
Okay, y'all. Obie's barbecue pit is open for business.
We'll let the meat
Oh, I
fest
guess
begin.
Overton's over it.
Yeah, I guess.
Livy, that's your second beer.
I would get annoyed.
Obi, my first was last night, and would you get off my case?
Look here. When you're in my care, you follow my rules.
Oh, then she'll just leave.
Well, you can kiss my butt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. We're all a big family here. Now, let's all just apologize.
Apologizing isn't gonna make it any better. He apologized to Kyle yesterday, and he's still a wreck, aren't you, Kyle?
Look, take note. I'm just sitting here. A little lower.
Olivia, what are you doing?
Relaxing, Kyle. Poor baby.
Oh my God.
Olivia Imogene Jones, stop that!
What are you gonna do, pour barbecue sauce on us?
She might. Oh my God. Oh yeah, Kyle, get out of there.
No, look. Overton, man, you are my best friend, right? Olivia, you have the hands of magic. But I am not going to be caught in the middle simply because you want to prove something to him and you want to control her. No.
That's right. Yeah, leave.
You know,
Oh.
my mother always told me you Joneses was crazy.
Oh, I never thought I'd say this, but I'd rather be in Cleveland.
Wow.
Oh, well, who wouldn't? It's got more parts per square mile than any other urban area. I just came up to check on you. I had no idea you were planning to leave.
I don't even know where I'm going. I just want to get out of here.
I understand what you're going through, Olivia.
Not the little girl he used to take to the playground every day.
Certainly
When I
not.
would play in the sandbox, he would sift the sand to make sure there were no pointy rocks.
Aw.
Well, if you think he's such a pain, then why'd you bother to come visit him in the first place?
Good question.
Oh, I was getting on my parents' nerves, too.
Oh.
I mean, sometimes I get so mad at Overton, I just want to shake him and kick him and lock him in the basement. But it's at those moments I know how deep my love for him runs.
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow, you really do care about him, don't you?
And I think you do, too. So, are you staying?
Grabbing her shit and putting it at
Yeah.
random.
I guess I have to. I can't seem to pack with you around.
She's great.
Yeah. We got chicken, beef ribs, beef tips, beef flanks, just plain beef, and I don't know what this is, but it's some kind of meat.
Nothing for me?
Regine, now don't take this personally.
God, that's huge.
Because we looked everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
It's like a leg you buy at Disneyland.
Yeah.
But we just couldn't find it.
Well, I'll just be right back with my summer squash and my oatmeal loaf.
Sounds delightful.
Really like Synclaire.
Yeah, well, she's really likable.
Overton, you know, there's a lot you don't know about me. I mean, I'm a practicing Buddhist.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kyle is not the first guy I've kissed. In fact, I've kissed and dated a lot of guys.
No, he doesn't need to know that.
Seth the boxer,
You can stop.
Danny the
You
masseur,
can just stop right there.
Robert the gynecologist. Woo!
All right, fine, I get your point.
She's double dipping her finger in the sauce.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear you, but you still my little sister. No matter how old you get, that's not gonna change. Best thing I can do is just try. And see, you got a little sauce right there.
Can you get that for me?
Aw.
Damn, girl, how many holes you got in your ear?
Oh, she's giving up.
No, she's getting her sad celery. That makes me so sad.
Scrumptious. So good and so good for me. Put the hamburger down, put your hands in your pocket, and nobody gets hurt.
Regine, you're not going to get away with this.
Khadijah, put them ribs in here. Now!
She's feral. Oh my God.
Max,
She ate everything already.
hot links. Careful.
Look, Regine, this is going too far. I mean, we're just trying to make a point.
I'm saying, look.
She's like someone who gave up smoking.
Get away from the table!
Yeah.
And then like doing 12 packs a day.
She's so cranky.
I can't do it. I promised myself. And I gotta stick to my principles. I want to die young like y'all.
So I guess you're serious, huh? Well, if you don't want to eat meat, I can respect that. But don't tell us how to live.
That. Yeah.
Besides, if I can't change the way you people dress, I'll never change the way y'all eat.
Uh-oh, fire's getting a little low.
Oh,
Just give it a
God.
little kick.
Payback.
Did he know that was coming? He looked surprised.
Yeah, he did.
I just need a little dessert to coat my stomach. Hey, girl, where's that cheesecake you had? I'm going to get it. I swear she's got a tapeworm.
Yeah. They use the same shot, right?
It looks similar. Yeah.
Maybe they just didn't tell him. Like,
I don't think they did.
The director and everything was just like, shh, we're gonna like, this is it. You have one shot to throw that bucket of water at him.
Yeah, I don't think they told him. He looked genuinely shocked.
Yeah, genuinely surprised.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That whole vegetarian thing, I feel, is also relatable. I've definitely had that where, you know, my best friend was really getting into like her vegetarianism and like she was also macrobiotic, and she didn't really try super hard to like make us vegetarian as well, but it was infuriating because we were going on vacation together, we were traveling together in Europe, and at that time there really weren't that many options for vegetarians, let alone someone who was following a macrobiotic diet of all things. And so it was just like, she'd be like, oh no, I can't eat that. Oh no, I need to go back to the hotel and have my twig tea. And I was like, how about my fist in your face? We're in Europe, for God's sake. Eat the food. Go on your stupid diet later.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, my best friend Sintel, he says that he's only vegetarian when he's at home.
Oh, that's right.
If he travels, he's not a vegetarian because
he's like a vegan, isn't he?
Or whatever. I don't know the difference. Like, don't even try to educate me. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
You're like, I don't care. I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's not applicable to me. But yeah, every time he travels out of state, he's like, I'm gonna indulge because you'll only live once. And so,
balance, YOLO. Yeah, why bother living a long life if you're miserable?
I dated an objectively hot woman for a little bit.
Okay.
But there was like a number of things while dating her where I was like, I don't think that we're compatible. And like her being vegan was definitely up there high on the list. I'm just like, I can't hang with you. It's not the same,
Well, yeah, because I feel like vegan's extra hard because
you can't go anywhere.
No, yeah, you can't. Well,
it just feels like that.
It's different these days because I feel like there are a lot more options for vegans nowadays because it's much more mainstream than it used to be. But I think also if they're super serious, it makes things very difficult when you're cohabiting because it'll be like, oh, I can't use that pan because you cooked meat in it or you cooked eggs
Move
or
out today.
Like there was dairy products or whatever. Or like what happens if you ate a burger and then you were going to kiss her? Then she's all like,
some meat in her mouth.
Ew, yeah, Oh, she gets some meat in her mouth, eh? Yeah, but yeah, that would just be really difficult. And like, I don't mind if you have whatever health thing that you have going on. Mm-hmm. Do you knock yourself out. I don't care. Just don't try and force that on me if I didn't ask for it.
No, I have family members who are vegan and I have friends who are vegan and I'm like, cool, good for you. I love it too much. I love chicken. I love beef. When I go, there's a place I go to get 2 burritos. I always get 1 chicken, 1 beef. Make it up for the family members that aren't doing it.
It's my 2 burrito day.
Yeah. No, there was a friend of mine who went vegan like overnight because he was watching a documentary about how they slaughter cows. And he was talking about how the process of watching the cow go into the slaughterhouse basically and how the cow is freaking out. And it was like, I forget exactly how he described it, but it was this moment of epiphany of like, I can't eat meat anymore. I can't eat beef anymore because of how horrible it looked watching the cow go through this process. And I'm like, thanks for the review. I am never watching that because I need that ignorance so I can keep on eating it.
Yeah, I definitely had friends who became vegetarian after watching documentaries like that. And like, I get it. It's so on brand with Regine, though, that those were none of the reasons why she decided to give up meat. For her, it was completely vanity.
They say that you're supposed to eat red meat once a week at most, right?
Yeah. But I'm just saying that for Regine, she was just like, oh, this lady's hot and she's living a long time and she looks great and she's like 70 or whatever and has a 25-year-old boyfriend. That is my future.
Sure.
And that's why she's doing it. It's not for the animals.
I respect that, honestly. I respect that. Like, that's a good enough reason.
I know.
But like, your heart health. I actually stopped eating meat. You were there for that. I stopped eating meat for like 1 or 2 years because I was concerned about my heart. And then I was like, you know what? I miss it. Going back.
YOLO.
Yeah. And so I try to moderate it to only like, I don't know. I'm not even going to lie. It just depends. Sometimes it's once a week. Sometimes it's no a week. Sometimes it's 3 a week. I don't think about it too much.
Right.
So
yeah.
I just have, I don't know, man. Maybe I should be thinking harder about it. I don't know.
Maybe you should. I don't know.
So.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where like it goes through cycles, all these different diets will be like, oh my gosh, vegetarianism is the way forward. Oh no, now it's paleo, now it's keto, now it's this, now it's that. And I think what you said earlier was like, it's just balance.
Moderation. That's everything.
It's everything. And I think also just listening to your body, because I have certain friends and family members who feel 100 times better when they're having only a plant-based diet.
Sure.
And whereas I'm like, I tried that.
Yeah.
Didn't work. So
everything's moderation. Like,
exactly.
When it comes to ketchup, you don't want to use too much.
Shut up.
Just a little bit.
Stop judging me.
When you use soy sauce, you just want to use un poquito. Just a little bit,
Stop. Sauce is life. How did you feel about Overton and his sister in this episode?
I relate. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about it. I mean, I try to keep an open mind when it comes to my sister and just be chill about it. But sometimes she's like, oh, I'm on my period. I'm like, why did you say that? Like, I get it. You're a grown up, but can you stop?
Every woman gets her period.
I know,
unless
but
she's in menopause.
I don't know, man. It's like, does she want to hear me take a shit?
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Like, because there's specific videos that she'll be like, I don't want to edit this video.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hear my brother talk about.
So she doesn't want to think about me and my bodily functions. I don't want to think about her bodily functions. It's like, no. And so I think that I might be all right handling knowing she's dating and stuff like that, but she hasn't dated too many people, so I haven't had to really deal with it.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess the dynamic is different between like brother and sister, and especially like an older brother and a younger sister, because I think for me, there's a 4-year difference between me and my younger sister, but I've always felt like, yeah, we're more like friends, but also I am protective of her. But if it turns out like, oh, we're going out and she's like manhunting, I'm like, cool, let's go, sister. I'll help you out 100%. Like, what do you need? I'll be your wing lady in that regard. Like that doesn't bother me at all.
That's different, yeah.
Yeah.
But it also depends on siblings. Some people don't give a shit, I can relate to Overton. I would be protective if I had to deal with it. But like, I wouldn't be crowding her, what do you call it? Her vibe, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be making it miserable. I'd just be keeping an eye out and be like, what's this dude about? And maybe ask some questions and then give her my assessment afterwards, my little report.
Dump him.
I don't know. But I haven't met anyone she's ever dated, so.
That's probably on purpose.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? But, I was actually glad, even though I am not a vegan or a vegetarian or an Episcopalian. I always mix up that and pescatarian. So even though I don't subscribe to any of those philosophies,
yeah,
I was glad that they, I guess helped the people who are trying to be vegan or vegetarian be seen, so to speak, because she like held back at the end. She was able to not succumb to those temptations.
That's true. And it was really nice that in the end they supported her.
Yeah.
Where they were like, okay, well.
In the end they did.
Yeah.
But only because she was making them miserable. Were they fighting like.
But it's just like, just don't do that. It's fine. You know what the best thing to do is, if you truly believe that your specific diet or whatever is going to cause you to have a glow up, then just go ahead and have the most ferocious glow up you've ever had in your life. And then when you're looking and feeling amazing, all of your friends and everyone around you are going to be like, what did you do?
Yeah.
And then you're like, cool, now let me tell you.
Yeah. Come to be a Scientologist like me. Hey, I like Scientology. Trick or that's a Jim Gaffigan move. His little voice. Okay, trick or trust.
Don't you guys just love Halloween? Out of all the pagan holidays, it's the most Christmassy.
So random.
Pumpkin pie, we are in sync. Because I too love Halloween. It celebrates the mysterious and frightening unknown that lurks within us all.
Ooh, scary.
Ooh.
Oh, would you grow up already? A bunch of people dressed up like
She's gonna get the
idiots
most
go
scared.
door to door asking for handouts. What is that?
You on any given day?
Morning, people.
Hello.
Java, I am nothing without my first cup of coffee.
Man, well, you're nothing with it.
Max. Perhaps you should go as a lady this Halloween.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
Savage.
Check it out, y'all. The dumbwaiter is now fully operational.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Why am I imagining like a head popping up from there?
Must be a short in the wiring.
Wow. That was good.
That was good, man. That's real good.
I knew it was a joke.
I think I swallowed my gum.
Someone grab a broom and clear out the old cobwebs so I could put up the fake scary ones.
The front door of the building?
That's true.
Oh, come on, look. I told you not to involve me in stupid Halloween crap, okay? I eat treats every day, and no trick can scare me.
Here we go.
No trick?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
See, I'm telling you.
No, we got nothing but healthy snacks in this one. We got shredded wheat cookies, oat muffins, and for the kid and all of us, fiber bars.
Ew. The muffin looks good, though.
Muffins and fiber bars. Let me go get some milk.
Oh, my God.
I love that she acquiesced immediately into it.
Something we can do to get Max to the Halloween spirit.
I say we scared the bejesus out of him.
Yes.
100% agree.
Co-sign that.
What is bejesus?
I'll tell you later. But for now, that's what we're gonna do.
I love his little splash.
Khadijah, you ready to go to the listening party?
I'm sorry, baby. I gotta finish this article.
This is the second time you canceled on me this week.
Uh-oh, trouble in paradise.
But you are going with me to the Halogen Records Halloween party tomorrow night, right?
I want to, but I can't.
Look, I know you're
Finish
busy,
it
but
today.
it's important to me that you come.
Yeah.
I'll do the toe thing.
Oh.
What is the toe thing?
Okay.
I got questions.
Max, could you get that for me, please?
Oh, gosh. It's not going to work.
Right axe, wrong head.
I told you, man, she's only afraid of garlic, holy water, and direct sunlight.
Wow.
Come
Nice.
on, Khadijah, we gonna be late.
Hey, Obie, look, it's Cher.
Cleopatra, you nut.
Sorry, I didn't know they had polyester on the Nile.
Oh.
No time for pleasantries, Synclaire. We got to get this plan in motion.
I wonder if that was scripted.
What?
Oh, my God. No.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Who came up with this idea?
This is the first and the last time I let you go to the costume store without me.
Why did she put all of it on?
What? They told me it was Patti LaBelle.
Too late to change it now.
Oh.
Look, Scooter needs us to stop by his house and pick up a parrot.
A parrot?
I would have come down half dressed. Like, what do you got me in?
Yeah, I know. It's just not working for her.
Let me find this bird so we can raise it up out of here. Look, don't touch anything.
She's gonna find something.
Oh, God, you're making me nervous.
Nice.
Is there a voice message? How does she do that?
Regine! I told you to sit your Egyptian ass down!
She can't help herself.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think you're right.
She keeps touching things.
Oh, it's a fax.
Facts of what?
Business stuff.
What are you doing? Ooh, it talks.
Careful what you say.
Scooter's getting a fax, and if it's urgent and he misses it, you'll never forgive yourself. You need to peep this, Bo.
What is it?
It's a script is what it is.
Kill me being that nosy. Dear Scooter, thanks for last night. I'll never forget it. See you tonight. Love, why?
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh, Khadijah, you've got to read between the lines. Dear Scooter.
Oh, my God.
Well, with that voice.
Stop.
I had a wonderful time last night. I'll never forget it. Translation, you got the stamina of a Greek god.
look, just because some woman sends Scooter a fax doesn't mean he's cheating on me.
Right.
It doesn't. I have to go to the bathroom. My bloomers are starting to creep.
Okay, well, look, he's my friend, too, and I don't want to believe it either.
They just printed the dialogue. Could you tell with the scripting?
No.
Look around there under the sink next to the Roach Motel.
Oh, no.
Belongs to a woman in her mid to late 20s.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Approximately 135 pounds.
How can you tell?
Judging from the length of the chain, she's about 5 feet 7 inches.
It's Sherlock Holmes over here, man.
He's a dead man.
Oh, no.
It's not what you think.
No, exactly. It's going to be like, oh, it was just someone who was helping out with like a record label deal or something.
Hey, ladies. Hey, Khadijah, this is...
It's three right there. Three suspects.
Yeah.
This is my girlfriend, Khadijah.
Terrence, you didn't tell us you had a girlfriend.
Yes.
Well, I must say, Terrence, you make a very handsome pirate.
Get your
Right in
hands off
front of
him.
Khadijah.
You're looking very lovely yourself.
Thank you.
Smack them all.
Nice meeting you all. Excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute, Terrence? I hate to drag you away from your little fan club, but am I interrupting your flirting?
Flirting?
They're flirting. He's not flirting.
You're looking very lovely yourself.
So that was just small talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so how come no one knows you have a girlfriend? Everybody
Oh.
in Flavor knows you're my man.
That's because I visit you there.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah, that's
got
right.
you there.
Where's my office, Khadijah?
Your office is
Got you there. Damn.
somewhere in Manhattan. Now, you just make sure everybody knows that I'm your girlfriend.
Okay. He needs to put on a sign. Says Khadijah's man.
Yeah, Khadijah's boyfriend.
Hey, Max, why don't you have some of our Halloween trail mix?
Oh no.
A rubber cockroach. Better keep
Looks
him
like
off
a
the plastic fruit.
Beetle.
What did it take to scare you, girl?
Who's he supposed to be?
Dracula.
What are you doing here, Satan?
Just checking on some of my best work.
Checking on some of my best work.
See, I wanted to go as Bonnie and Clyde, and she wanted to go as Bride of
Oh,
Frankenstein
Bonnie
and
and Clyde.
Frankenstein.
Okay,
So-
gotcha.
Okay.
We're the Bride of Frankenstein and Clyde.
Cute.
Thought you had a date, man.
Oh, it's not until midnight. Oh, that's when today turns into tomorrow and you are unemployed for yet another day.
Wow. Burn.
Can I offer someone some punch, Max?
Thanks.
What is it?
All right. Who lost their eye?
How'd you get that in your...
You tougher than 2 belt leather. Don't hit that rock. Damn.
Give it a rest, Overton. Look at her. We should be scared. Girlfriend!
Scooter, you made your point.
No, I just want to let everyone know that the babe and the bloomers is my girl.
That parrot thing has got to...
It's gonna come in.
I don't know. I don't know what it holds on to.
Terrence, I have been looking for you all night. Now, we really need to get together. When can I call you?
I'm sure she has your fax number. Everyone has your fax number. Give her the fax number.
Who are you?
Khadijah!
Everybody here.
That's his boss.
What is up with you?
Don't you work with any men?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yo. Are y'all talking about the facts?
What's with the faxing?
Oh my God.
Can you explain this?
Regine, I'll handle it for you.
Oh, okay. It's like that? Okay.
You've done enough, Regine.
This is the last time I dress up like Cleopatra and sniff strangers for you.
What's the explanation?
I bet it's good.
I had dinner with one of our artists.
Who just had to send you a little love note?
Sorry, I forgot to tell her after dinner. Whatever you do, don't fax me.
Do you see amusement on my face?
Look, I'm good company. If you weren't so busy all the time, you'd know that.
Ooh.
I've been busy with work. I don't know what the hell you've been busy with. Not exactly your scent.
That's a promotional item for our new group, Jasmine. Now, I was gonna give it to you, but it smells like funky corn chips.
You expect me to believe that?
You don't have to believe that. There's a whole bin of it right behind you.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Whoops.
She feels dumb.
Hey, Khadijah, you don't trust me. Now, why would I give you keys to my apartment if I was gonna have other women going through there?
Right.
That's a good question.
That's what you would be expecting me to expect you to be expecting of me.
Okay,
God.
she's gone crazy. She's been hanging out with Regine way too long.
Khadijah, you shouldn't have to think about it. You
Right.
should know.
Yeah.
You are all the woman I need.
Oh, damn.
For you to say something like that, with me looking like this, that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard.
Oh.
He has every right to be mad, though.
I'll race you to the car.
Loser towel dries the winner for a week.
Khadijah, one more thing.
What?
Will you wear the bonnet tonight?
I'm not into it, but whatever floats your boat, finds your lost remote.
For it was your idea to serve the whack snacks.
The wax snacks.
Those were your ideas.
So they were. I'm sorry.
Aw.
But let's not waste what little time we have left in Halloween. So let's have some fun. Where's the sunshine, hon?
They're so cute.
I got you now. Bring out the sunshine. Come on.
Oh, I got you now. Oh, Obi, look out!
Oh my God.
Obi, are you okay?
He's in shock. Synclaire, call 911. Max, get me a blanket and a pillow.
Blanket and a pillow. Blanket and a pillow.
No!
He's
Is
all
this
right.
a trick?
Yeah, it's a...
Blanket and a pillow, blanket and a pillow.
Oh, he lifted his own head.
Come on, man, what you want me to do?
I want you to represent me because I'm gonna sue somebody.
I ought to whoop your ass. You should have seen the look on your face. You got a butt kicking coming too.
How do they do that?
Yeah.
Ooh, you gonna beat me too, Max?
Ooh.
I only wish that Khadijah and Regine had been here to see this.
They'll get a chance to see it.
He recorded it?
Over
my
and
God.
over
God.
again, because you're on OB camera. Gotcha.
Wow.
Blanket and a pillow. Blanket and a pillow.
I love the way Max runs. Oh, yeah.
Here comes your part again. Here, go.
I'm gonna need you to represent me because I'm gonna sue somebody.
Nope, that's it.
Admit it, Max. Obi almost scared you to death.
No, Regine, you're wrong.
Oh.
He did scare me to death.
What's behind the door?
How would she have pulled that off?
Nice gag. Wow.
Like, I saw a person roll down those steps. I'm like,
I know. I thought maybe it was a dummy for a second, but it looked like a whole person.
Bring out the sunshine.
God.
hold on.
So he goes up the stairs.
Oh, I got you now. Oh, Obi, look out!
That's a stunt
It's a
guy.
stunt guy. Yeah.
It was a stunt guy.
It was a stunt guy.
All right.
Okay. All right. A professional performed this stunt, YouTube. No one got hurt. That was good, though.
Did the creators of Friends just like rewatch Living Single all through Making Friends, the entirety of the show? Late in Friends, like I'd say season 5 or 6, well after this season had premiered, there was an episode where Ross scares the bejesus out of Rachel by throwing a dummy of himself down the stairs.
Oh.
And she like has a total freak out about it and screams bloody murder.
Wow. I didn't know that, or I didn't remember that.
That's a lot of shit. Goddamn. All right, here we go.
You are in big trouble, young man.
No, wait.
I know. Ben, come here. I am not kidding.
Okay.
That's the same exact joke. The only difference is it wasn't a dummy in Living Single.
Right. In Living Single, they like properly did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
The one difference though also is I don't know if Jennifer Aniston actually knew that was going to happen. That was one of those things where they kind of like with Obi in the last one, Overton in the last one, like when they
when Kyle threw
the, I keep thinking his name starts with an M. I'm like, that's not it. That's not it. I'm getting stuck. When Kyle threw the water on him,
yeah,
right? Overton genuinely looked surprised.
Yeah.
Right? And so I wonder if they did the same thing here. Anyway, that's all I'm saying, is this joke is like, it's so close.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed this. It was a cute little Halloween episode. I feel like it's one of those things that every show kind of has to do. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to have the Halloween episode, you got to have the Christmas episode, and yeah, it was just really sweet. Of course, you imagine that Synclaire and Overton are going to be like super into Halloween, and so that's completely on brand. I don't know if I could have been able to stay at a party dressed as like the most frilly little Bo Peep if everyone was suddenly not having to be dressed up. That's like a nightmare scenario.
Is it though?
It's kind of embarrassing. I mean, her costume was so bad. It'd be one thing if it was like actually kind of cute. I don't know. I just didn't think that was the most flattering outfit on her. It was like too many ruffles.
I don't think it's
too many frills. It's the first impression at your boyfriend's work party.
Just own it.
I guess, yeah. That's,
just own it.
You just have to own it.
What would freak me out is if like you were told it was an underwear party and everyone was dressed. Then that's a problem.
Okay, yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. At least you're only dressed as Lil Bo Peep. That's not as bad as like, oh my gosh, it's a nighty party or something. Yeah.
That's a good conversation starter.
Yeah. Like, huh, you're right.
Yeah.
Just reframe it.
Yeah.
But the whole situation with Scooter's apartment and finding that note and the facts and all of that, it's just like, why are you listening to Regine? You know, like what? He wouldn't do that.
Right.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I don't know him that well.
I feel like we do, though.
No.
I mean, he seems like a nice guy.
He does seem like a nice guy. They all seem like nice guys, and they screw you over.
Oh, no.
I know. That's one of my critiques about the show so far is I just don't know him that well. And then I don't know if we're supposed to, but he feels like such a filler character for me.
Kind of. I mean, I do miss him. Like the past few episodes when he wasn't there, I was like, oh, where's Scooter? And then, but then after a while, I'm kind of like, oh, I'm used to not seeing him. Mm-hmm. And then he pops up again, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Khadijah has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And they're really cute together, and I like him.
They're cute together, but like, I'm just not.
You're like, who is he apart from her?
Yeah, he's just not adding much in terms of in the way of entertainment for me. It's
okay.
Like I guess for this episode he just helped to move the plot forward. He was the what's the word I'm looking for? The MacGuffin, so to speak.
Sure.
You know, it's not really the appropriate way to use that word, but that's the closest word I can think of is he's the MacGuffin for this episode. But like up until now, he hasn't really been an entirely useful character. Like,
sure,
you know,
I see that. Yeah.
So, but like that, it's still like early in the season, early in the show, so he could end up becoming more interesting as we go. It's just that when I see him, I'm like, oh yeah, he's in this. That's my feeling every time I see him.
You're like, oh yeah, it's you again.
Like when I look back on Living, let's say I stop today. This is the last episode I ever saw. He's not what's going to pop into my head.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when I think about the themes and the vibe and the characters in the show, I won't even remember his name, honestly. So, but that could change with the rest of the show if he becomes more interesting.
Yeah.
You know, if he becomes as important to this as Paul Rudd became to the end of Friends, then yeah, I'm going to remember him.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Dang, I'm like really sauced. I'm really annoyed about that joke being stolen.
Oh.
Yeah, because like it's just weird when, like, if you let's say you had a favorite music artist and you loved that music so much and you listen to it over and over again, only to find out like every
Every
best
single
stuff
song was a cover.
Yeah, all the best stuff was a cover or stolen from some other artist before that just didn't get the same recognition. It's like it just doesn't sit the same way in your soul anymore. You know,
It's true. That's
so
true.
anyway, yeah, I knew they were gonna get Max at some point.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean
inevitable.
that's the only trajectory that makes sense.
Yeah.
Is like, oh, she doesn't get scared, like she has no Halloween spirit, and then she.
Yeah, they did the same thing with Martin.
Yeah.
I don't know which came first between these two.
But I feel
Yeah.
like that's such a classic Halloween trope. It's always like there's that one friend who's like, I don't believe in ghosts.
They did it in Medea as well.
Yeah,
That-
exactly.
That was probably my favorite version of this.
That was so elaborate.
Yeah, it's so silly.
But yeah,
The budget's a little different.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's kind of the thing. It's like, oh, you're not scared. Let me find a way to scare you, and we'll keep upping the ante until you get scared. It would be so easy for me though. I'm scared of everything.
The only thing I didn't buy was when she drank the eyeball or whatever. I'm like, how do you get that far into to have the eyeball in your mouth? I like, you ever?
Yeah.
I don't know. I see my tea bag the moment I pick up my cup. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's all done for the TV show, so you know.
It's supposed to be realistic. Just kidding.
As realistic as that fake bug in her trail mix.
That would work. That would work on me.
Well, yeah, because you're terrified of creepy crawlies.
I would have thrown that thing across.
You would have. I know. You would have screamed like a girl and chucked the entire bowl.
Okay, let's not get carried away now. I would have started cussing. I started.
Wait, do you scream like a girl?
No.
No. You
I remember an ex-girlfriend tried to scare me and I put my hands right through her throat. I got scared.
Actually, that's a good tip.
I got so scared I almost choked her. I was like, wait, I backed off immediately and she started laughing. She fell on the floor laughing. I'm like, don't do that to me.
Well, yeah, don't scare someone who's got a black belt because your instincts are kill.
Anytime someone tried to scare me, my hands went up immediately. I remember I saw this video of this dude going onto a porch and there was a guy sitting in a chair who looked like a statue. And then the guy went, gah, to the dude who was like helping his kid do trick or treat.
Uh-huh.
And the guy who got scared socked the dude in the eye and then ran away. Like his instinct was to hit first and then run away.
And run, yeah.
And then he's like, oh, wait, he just processed what happened. Like,
right.
It was all instinct for him to hit the dude first. You never saw that?
No, but I had a friend who used to work at one of those, I think it was like
Halloween Horror Nights?
Yeah, something similar. It was London Dungeons, I think.
Okay.
And they tell you the rules, and like they do at Halloween Horror Nights, do not hit the actors.
Okay.
But she was like, you wouldn't believe how often I've been punched.
Yeah.
Because
it's pretty scary.
People get scared,
Yeah.
and then she's like 4'11".
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah. They're lucky that they got away with all that with Max.
That cockroach thing would have ruined my night.
It really would have.
I've been scared by a fake spider.
Really?
Yeah, like someone threw a fake spider my way. I thought it might have been my brother or something. I don't know.
You didn't scream?
I didn't scream, but I had a panic, like a jolt. And I'm like, ah! I was ready to kill it. You know, I don't take kindly to insects.
No, that's true.
So
You're usually just like, Achara! Achara! I'm like, what?
I just, cockroaches, they know no bounds. Like,
No, they really don't.
I was in the shower once. I don't know if I said it on these reactions, but I was in the shower once and a cockroach showed up and I'm just like, I thought we had a deal. Like, What part of not when I'm naked do you not understand?
You stay there. I'm going to stay here.
I took the shower and I was like, ah!
Was it a big one?
It was a fat one. It was like...
Yeah, the shower thing.
It was like this big. I'm like, God damn. And so I came at it like I was shooting it with the water like a Gatling gun. I'm just like...
Did it die?
Tommy gun. It took a minute. Those things were like very resistant.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now. I talked about this before because I compared it to shooting the minigun like at the end of Last Samurai.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I didn't make that joke with you. Maybe it was with Michael.
Okay.
You saw Last Samurai.
I did, yeah.
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 Got killed in the Last Samurai.
Yeah. Very sad.
Except Tom Cruise. The white guy gets to live. Go figure.
Yeah.
Just like Last of the Mohicans. Last. Speaking of last episode of this video, abstinence makes the heart grow fonder.
This is the last time that I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to drive all the way to the country to pick apples that we could have bought at the store.
It's not the same.
I've never done this.
The journey makes it taste better.
Well, it's time to turn this harvest into apple pie, apple crisp, apple sauce, and my favorite, apple brown Betty.
Ooh, what's that?
But I'm changing its name to Apple Brown Synclaire because it's so very delicious.
They're too cute.
She kissed him with her eyes bugging out.
It's always freaky when people kiss with their eyes open.
Synclaire, what are you doing? These are seeds from the apple Overton I ate together.
Oh, wow.
Synclaire and Overton, the early months.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Here's your mail.
She's being cute.
I'm going to take a bath now. Do not disturb. Smooches.
Stop right there, tiny woman.
Oh. What is it?
No, you did not send me a chain letter.
No.
Ah, she got you, Khadijah. Here's yours.
I hate chain letters.
Troll. Chain letters are for superstitious fools, and I ain't one of them.
Khadijah, that's what Darla Wilson from Des Moines said just before she lost her house.
I used to get suckered into these with emails.
And her hair.
Yeah. Because you're like, what if?
Yeah.
You're not gonna mail that thing, are you? Okay, check this out, Khadijah, all right? Bad things come in threes. I've already slept with Kyle and lost my job. I'm not taking any chances that I might sleep with Kyle
What is
again.
the statute of limitations on these threes?
I don't know.
Dangerously.
Like how long until... Oh, that's one.
Okay, now can we get back to my scrapbook? Look, Regine, a picture of me and Obi at the only hardware store in the Bahamas.
Wow.
Single beds, huh? Must have been a drag having to push them together.
No, we didn't push them together.
Slept together.
Well, it must have been mighty cramped with you and Overton in the same little bed.
No.
Oh, no. They've never done it.
Those beds do look a little small. How'd y'all work that?
Overton and I slept in separate beds, okay?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
It was a romantic getaway. You two didn't do anything a little freaky, snigger?
Right to her face.
With her feet up.
Well, all right.
Oh, God.
We did steal those little shampoo bottles.
Are you saying that you and Overton didn't do it? The whole vacation?
Ever.
No. They only kiss.
Overton, I've never done it, okay?
Told you.
Why?
'Cause they're so innocent.
I can't believe you and Overton never sang in the key of life.
There's more to a relationship than just sex.
Uh-huh.
True.
Whose choice is this?
There's bitterness.
Oh. Wow.
Overton and I are waiting until the right time.
And in
Okay.
8 months, it ain't never been the right time.
8 months. Wow.
God damn. 8 months?
Don't you have desires?
Of course I do. I'd like to backpack through New Zealand. I see myself changing.
Sexual. Desires.
Just being with Overton is enough.
Oh my
See, you
God.
tell him, cuz.
Oh, God.
Then there are those days I'm like a time bomb ready to explode.
Okay, so it's Overton's fault.
Truth is, Obi gives me fever.
Okay.
Then I say you two get under the covers and sweat it out.
It's got to be Overton.
Think?
Because he's such an innocent person.
With you out of the house, I can finally buff out the scuff marks made by a certain someone trying to moonwalk across my living room floor.
Oh.
That dance is dead, Kyle.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
Michael's moved on.
No.
Look here, Shorty. You proven time and time again, you don't need an empty apartment to have sex. When Synclaire and I are ready to make that move, we will. Right now, we're not ready.
Well, when will you be?
So Kyle's known.
I saw you two in the woods today. You ready?
See, Synclaire and I are like a fine wine. We waiting for this relationship to be aged to perfection. And then, and only then, will the cork be popped.
Like, how aged, though?
I'm a little confused. I'm pretty sure it's him, right?
Why
I don't
are
know.
you sitting here polishing that apple when you got somebody that can shake your tree?
Woo!
What the hell? I mean,
I'm getting off the train, right? The door's closed. Catch my skirt and rip it clean off.
Oh my gosh.
I've come to a decision about Overton and me. Well, what is it? What should I do?
okay.
You know what to do.
Yeah, you're right. What would that be?
You and Overton been tiptoeing around this subject for months. Now, I think you should be deciding this with Overton, not with me.
Right.
Okay?
I think, you know what I think it is? Overton's waiting for her to make the move.
Yeah, exactly. She's waiting for him.
The manager's giving me the best cabin in the place.
Not the El Dorado.
Yep. And they're even throwing in a sea kelp and honey body rub.
Wow.
For two.
Ooh.
Your day's gonna need a flea dip after a night with you.
You didn't.
Ooh.
Touche. You can't make the same jokes anymore.
Her cackle is amazing.
What happened to you? What, doesn't anyone watch House of Style?
Skirt got caught in the train door.
And you were wearing that ugly slip.
Actually, I think it's a cute look.
It's the power of the chain leather.
Oh,
It
that's
is
right.
not that chain letter. It's a total coincidence that I mailed my chain letter and found $20 stuck to the side of the mailbox, and you threw yours in the trash and 400 people saw your ass in the subway.
It is a coincidence.
Yeah.
I made this scrapbook of our relationship.
Oh, Synclaire, you saved our splinter.
Aw. Oh. Uh-oh.
Maybe we should take our relationship to the next level.
Next level. Could you be more specific?
Oh my God. There was tongue.
Oh. Oh, that level. You sure you want to do this?
Absolutely.
Positively?
Positively.
Oh, let's set it off then.
On there? I mean, that's kind of exciting. Oh, damn.
Hey, well, you know, Kyle's going out of town tomorrow night. What do you say?
There you go.
There we go.
You gonna wait that long?
Till tomorrow night.
Synclaire asked me to do this for her scrapbook. I'm taking the before picture.
You know what?
Yeah.
Someone ought to create a greeting card for the first time you get with your man. You know what I'm saying? They have cards for every other occasion.
Hey, how about this? Don't worry, it gets better.
We knew you could do it. We had no doubt. Now go to your man and wear him out.
What the hell?
God.
She's been through it.
Unbelievable. I'm trying to catch a bus. Because you know I ain't going nowhere near the subway.
Uh-huh.
When the damn driver floors it just as I get to the exhaust. I played lotto, won $50.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna find that chain letter.
Didn't you toss it?
Oh, she saved it.
You'll be happy you did this.
I'll be happy when your mother receives this.
Oh.
Who do you think sent it to me?
Oh.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
So, how you feeling?
Feel pretty good. Except while I was upstairs shaving my toes.
Okay, then.
Koay and I have been looking forward to this for a long time. After we do it, what will we have to look forward to?
Doing it again.
What if he doesn't like my body?
He'll love it.
Oh, Overton hasn't had sex in 8 months. He'll love your body.
Well, technically longer than that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Oh. Look at him. So cute.
8 months, gosh.
You can't even imagine it.
I mean, it depends on the person. If they're like a kind of Christian save it for marriage kind of thing, then I can understand.
Well, we got champagne, caviar,
Oh, my God.
bite-sized Snickers.
Bite-sized Snickers. Oh, my God. You know how to spoil a lady.
Uh-oh.
My
What?
mouth is sticking.
What?
Perhaps a little champagne will help.
Oh, God, this is going to go really badly, isn't it?
Nothing like a touch of the bubbly.
Excuse me.
What's that delightful scent? Achoo!
I'm just gonna sneeze again.
He's allergic.
You're allergic to my new perfume.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Watch.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go wash this off.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that.
Oh, my God. Who is it? Is Kyle coming back home?
Oh, hey, Kyle. No, Janet didn't call. Thought she was with you.
Oh, no.
She went to the wrong spa. Hell, I think you're better off. She don't seem too bright to me, Sean. Hey, man, you want me to stay on the phone with you or get back to Synclaire? Well, that's just plain selfish. Bye. That's it. No more interruptions.
Oh, is that a good idea?
You, mind if I join you?
I'm anxious for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They should have just done it in the basement.
Well. This is some night, huh?
Yep, it's just beginning.
It's so awkward.
Filled with emotion.
Yeah, I'm getting a little emotional myself.
There's passion.
Oh, yeah, got the passion.
Oh, my gosh. She's getting nervous.
I think that everything is going just fine. And then I got this idea somehow that having sex would make our relationship even better. But this just doesn't seem to be working.
Oh.
Hey, well, last thing I want to do is to rush you. Because really, I don't want to have sex with you.
What?
I want to make love to you.
Aww.
Do we just skip forward a couple of levels?
Because I love you, Synclaire.
Aww.
I love you too.
Yeah, there we go.
Aww.
Yeah, he just...
Okay.
Come on.
And you know, waiting could be very romantic. Care to dance?
I want to do it with you.
Wrong song.
Maybe I'll just hum a little ditty. Shooby dooby doo.
Oh, I thought that when he said I love you.
Yeah, I thought that they were gonna do it.
Guess what, y'all? I sprained my ankle.
And you're happy about that?
Because she sent the letter.
It happened after I mailed the chain
Yeah.
letter. See? I was right, and y'all were all wrong. Ain't no such thing as bad luck. Things just happen.
Oh my God.
I really hurt myself this time.
It's crazy.
Maybe we should tell her the chain letter came back unopened.
No.
She's so happy. God, it hurts when I laugh.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like really glued to finding out why they had held off for so long. Like if it was Overton just being, almost like a kid, just like, because he's quite content with the making out and not taking things further. You know?
I think maybe it was what Synclaire was saying. Like she just wanted it to be special and he loves her, so he wants to just do whatever feels right for her.
Yeah,
and he respects her.
But she was the one who was like creating a boundary on that, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't clock that until the very end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
Because I thought that maybe it was like a mutual thing where they were both like, no, we want to wait until the right time, the right moment, or whatever. But I love that he respects and loves her enough that he's like, obviously he really wants to,
Okay. There was some chick I went out with, like on a couple of dates, and she at some point made it clear to me like it takes her a long time to feel comfortable to reach that stage.
Okay.
Like we're talking upwards of 6 months. I was like, okay. I was just like, all right, fine. But the second date, she mentioned something to me about her ex that made me go, you know what? This is not going to work. She said something about how her ex and her were hanging out. This is like 8 months or 9 months into their relationship. And her ex spanked her ass. And she goes, what did you just do? And she got really mad at him as she's recounting this to me. And I'm like, why'd you get mad? She's like, because I don't want him doing that. That's disrespectful.
Okay.
I was like, oh, hell no. After 8 months... I can't spank your ass ever, like ever. That's bullshit. No, I'm not doing this. Goodbye. Like, I didn't say that to her. I just we had the evening at the Grove and I was done with that.
You're like, never mind.
Never again. Like, I want you to be able to spank my ass and I want to be able to spank your ass. That's just fun. Like, that's so bizarre.
But no sex.
Well, of course I want that. But
No, but at that point
they had done it, yeah.
Oh, they had done it.
Because
okay.
it's been 6 months.
Oh, okay.
That's her threshold.
That's her threshold.
But it just seemed like there was too much red tape. Yeah, too many stipulations of like what I can't do. It's like now it can't be. I don't want to piss you off by like looking at you the wrong way. It's too many things,
I see.
So
yeah.
But just like the notion of wanting it to feel right, I can respect that. It's a long time in my mind, but I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, I mean, I just like how respectful he is of her, and even when she said yes. And then she was like, actually, I changed my mind. This doesn't feel right. I don't want to do it. And then he was like, that's okay. And then he said that really sweet line about like, I don't want to just, have sex with you. I want to make love to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's really sweet. And so, yeah, I just really like that. And I think it's like a nice message for people because I think, there's so much pressure, just for like, oh, if you're in a relationship, you're in an adult relationship, you should be doing that. And there's like, oh, you should be having sex by a certain time or whatever. And it's just really nice and refreshing to see a couple who are really sweet and who love each other and who are like, oh no, we're just going to take things in our own time and at our own pace,
Yeah, you don't see that a lot in general.
No, and especially in a lot of the like teen media growing up, it seems like...
Well, especially in 90s sitcoms, you didn't see that.
Yeah. Or like even the movies and stuff like that, like American Pie or whatever. It's just all about losing your virginity and like, oh no, it sucks if you're a virgin or whatever. And it's like, maybe you don't want to do that and that's okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
no, I don't see an issue with taking your time at all. Yeah. I co-signed that. I think that was a nice message.
It was really sweet.
I was just confused. I was like, wait, who's holding it up? Because she sounded frustrated. I was very fixated on that. She's like, oh, he gets me all riled up and blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, so he's the problem because he gets you excited but doesn't land the plane.
Yeah, like he doesn't want to do it. And then it turns out it's like, oh, no, it's just kind of both of them, but maybe more her.
Right.
And he's just being respectful. But they're also both like kind of awkward and stuff. And it's really sweet. I thought that the whole champagne and burping thing was just so relatable because it's like, yeah, it's so romantic, so fancy, so gassy. Like, you drink too much champagne and you're just like, bruh. I think we've all been there. But it's so awkward too because you're trying to be romantic in this situation and all this stuff is happening physically. And then you're just like, oh God, just please don't burp on him, don't fart on him.
I just remember the first time the first time I slept over at this girl's place in the middle of the night. I just had a big fart.
You did?
Yeah. I was just like, God damn it. Thankfully, she giggled, and I giggled. And I went back to bed and was like, didn't happen. I just pretended it didn't exist.
It's a good icebreaker, though, in a way.
I woke up the next morning, and I remembered that I farted. I'm like, damn it.
You know what? Sometimes you can't help it, though. Like, you try so hard to, like, hold it in. You're just like... And then, you relax a little and you fall asleep and then it's just like a little toot comes out and you're like, God, I just hope it was cute.
It wasn't a little toot.
But it was you, so it wasn't so bad.
It was a proper burrito. It was it's like, golly, God, why? Why? It wasn't my fault, okay? I was like, her bed was small and her couch was right there, so my foot was on her couch. And it was just like, my body was like, yo, this is the prime tunnel to come out. We're gonna go. Yarshi blows. God dang it.
Yeah. I mean.
So yeah, I guess
it happens. But the thing is,
her like that wasn't a real burp. Obviously,
no.
that was like a sound effect, but it was still cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
also understandable. It's like a bubbly drink. She hadn't eaten anything but a Snicker bar at that point.
And the Snickers got stuck in her teeth. I don't know why she didn't just go for the caviar. I would have been like, you have caviar? Bring it.
Like the moment you called it out, it kind of hit me actually. Like, because I'm sorry, we've already compared it. So I don't know about in this video, but the previous video, in Friends, it's like the one thing that I kind of criticized the show for was just how much emphasis there was on you gotta have sex.
Right.
It's like you gotta be doing it, otherwise you're a loser. And it's like that's really not the best message to be sending out there. You're just like increasing people's insecurities and complexes about themselves.
Right. Yeah.
And the way they value themselves. And so I think that is pretty cool that they put that out there. It's not something you see all the time.
Yeah, it's really...
Especially today.
It's really sweet and really wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Khadijah's chain letter...
That made me mad.
...thing.
I feel triggered. I hate those things.
I know.
Because I used to get hit with those by email, and I'm just like, I get suckered into it, and I'd send it to 50 people, and they'd all have to deal with it now. And then at a certain point, I'm like...
You knew 50 people?
Well, yeah, because back then... Make me date myself now. Back then, you could meet randos online very easily, and you could just become friends,
I didn't have 50 friends.
Okay. Well...
Sad times.
Oh, no. Well, the thing about it is, I'm the kind of person that is very socially adventurous.
Yeah, you're very outgoing.
And so, on Instant Messenger...
So you would send people chain letters
No.
on
Instant Messenger and, ICQ and all those messenger apps and stuff like that, you could meet random people. And so I would just meet randos all the time and start and create these friendships. And then we email. And then I accumulated enough email addresses. I could send it to 50 people if I got a chain mail.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was always just like, well, I guess I'm having bad luck for life now because I only know like 15 people.
Nah, you're fine.
Clearly. Yeah. I think at first you're always like, oh God, I got to send this now because of that fear of what happened to Khadijah. It's like, what if that is my life? And then you decide not to. And then you're like, oh, I'm fine actually.
Except Khadijah's.
Except Khadijah's not. That's quite funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I hate superstitious stuff. I hate superstitious stuff so much. I will start I will act the way one acts when they're about to hear a spoiler to a film they have yet to watch.
You will what?
I will act the way that one will act when they're about to hear a spoiler to a film they have yet to watch.
Oh, with superstitions? You'll be like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
I go,
it.
la, 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 la. I'll just walk away. I'm like, I don't need to know that ever. Like, I was working at Denny's once, and I was working at Denny's for a while, but there was one day where a fire truck went by, and my coworker started twisting her hair. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And she goes, well, every time a fire truck goes by, I twist my hair because it's good luck for whoever they're trying to save. I'm like, that's stupid. Don't tell me that.
Never heard that.
I think that's what she said, and I'm like, I'm gonna no, I don't know. No. No. So the one that stuck with me, one of the ones that was stuck with me was my dad telling me, if you write your name in red, it's bad luck.
Yeah.
You messed
I've
me
heard
up with
that.
the whole stupid clinking glasses, and you got to look at each other's eyes.
Yes.
I hate-
Otherwise, it's bad sex for 7 years.
It's really not. But now I'm an addict, and I look like a psychopath, or I'm like, eyes. Come on. God damn it.
Yeah. Or the one I notice you do a lot is the pennies one.
What are you doing? Why are you?
Oh,
why
are we not sharing your weird superstitions online?
Go ahead. Put it out there. Might as well make me look stupid. Go ahead.
No, like, because I'll be walking down the street with this guy, and then you'll like stop because he sees a penny on the ground. But then the penny is tails, right?
Correct.
And so you can't pick it up if it's tails.
No.
So then you'll
It's got to be heads facing up.
You'll take another penny, and you will literally like squat down and just like try and flip the penny because he
Yes.
doesn't want to touch it yet with another penny. I don't know why you do it. Why don't you just flip it over?
Because you can't touch it until
Oh, you can't touch it. Okay.
No.
So he uses another penny or coin to like to like do it until it flips and turns heads. I've watched him do it for like minutes.
No, Achara.
Minutes.
No, it's not minutes.
Minutes.
No, it
Sometimes
takes
it
a
doesn't
minute.
want to. Sometimes
No,
it doesn't.
It's called me forcing great luck my way.
You're like, I will be lucky no matter what.
I pick up coins all the time. So
Yeah.
I find money all the time.
That's right.
It's part of my path. Like, I remember I was in Austin, Texas, walking around in the dark, mind you, and I found what I thought was $1 on the ground. It was $50.
Wow.
It was a $50 bill. I looked around. I'm like, doesn't seem like anybody lost this. It's mine now. So,
I mean,
yeah.
what can you do, really? It's not like it's got anyone's name on it. Unless it did.
It said Steve Miller. I'm just kidding.
If found, please return
Yeah.
to Steve Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I hate chainmails.
Yeah. They suck. Don't do it. I feel like they're not really quite as popular now as they used to be. I haven't received a chain letter in
No.
a good long
It died,
while.
thankfully. It's gone.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It got turned into a horror movie and then it stopped.
Which one?
The Ring.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the premise of The Ring.
I know. It's a videotape,
Yeah,
though.
you have to pass it around or you die. So
Yeah.
some creative Japanese person was like, aha.
I got you now.
So I'll also, back to just to wrap it up, like the message of this episode, part of it being not being critical of Synclaire for not doing it yet.
Yeah.
While her friends were, Max in particular, while they were having a bit of fun at her expense, it seemed like overall they were still supportive.
Yeah.
Especially Khadijah, who was like, you know what you want to do. It's like, it's up to you. You know?
I think they approached it from a place of curiosity.
Yeah.
Where they weren't really shaming her. They were just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it didn't feel like belittling or hostile in any way. It was just like, oh, okay, that's just weird. I don't get it, but cool.
I'm glad, because it's funny enough is I'm usually the one who is waiting it out when it comes to a relationship. That's why I guess that's why I assumed Overton right away, because it would just be me. It's totally a me move to like hold off on doing something.
Right.
I take my time. I want to know the person because, some crazies out there.
You want to make sure that everything is A-okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never
There's
know.
nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember I drove a girl crazy once because I didn't kiss her until the third date. And she was so annoyed with me she was like, if this dude doesn't kiss me tonight, I'm done with him. I'm like, it's like that? God dang, okay.
Wow.
Just taking my time.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like an exact, like, oh, we have to kiss or do something. But
Not that I always wait for the third date. It's just like,
dates,
with her in
yeah.
particular, I was just, I don't know, I just felt like taking my time.
Huh.
Just depends on the person, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do I know this person?
No. She had massive insecurities to the point that I didn't know how to deal with them. And so I just ended it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I've never heard about her before.
I don't know.
Huh.
But I remember sending her a text message because I was trying to be flirtatious. And I was like, ooh, I had a dream about you in... I mentioned some kind of sexy outfit. I was just being funny.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh gosh, don't do that. It's like she couldn't see herself as attractive at all. And I'm like, oh gosh, like I already have enough problems of my own to deal with. I don't have time for yours.
You're like, I don't need your insecurities, okay?
Yeah.
I don't need your body dysmorphia. I've got my own.
Exactly.
So just take that.
But so that was like on the tail end of a couple of other things that were sort of hinting at maybe we're not compatible. And then that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Oh, okay.
And so
I know. Yeah. I think I do not know this person, but I've heard you talk about them. Yeah.
It was just, it bummed me out because I met her through the former tenant of where my brother lived when he was living next to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is something that people do not care about. So basically, at one point in the apartment I live in now, my brother lived next door, and the person before that was a play director. And so I went to her play, and then I met this chick at the party afterwards, and we got along. We watched Kung Fu Panda 2 on our date.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I kissed her on the third date.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
She's big old bajongas. I didn't see them. I don't know what they look like. But she as soon as I kissed her, she just jumped on top of me and started making out with me. I'm like, God damn.
She was thirsty.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, slow your roll.
I meant to give you a goodnight kiss.
I don't have a glove. So, anyways, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.